Hey, welcome back. Today we're covering Exia. If you're new here, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back, guys. So yeah, Exia, one of well, one of the only two brawlers in Gundam Evolution. As you can see, 800 health, 3 dashes, and for his primary weapon, he throws his beam kajars. He only throws two, but it hits 3 times. And as for ability-wise, he has his Jin Blade, Jin Swords, and a Quick Step. The GM Blade is pretty much chargeable. At full charge, you can hold it to full charge. And at full charge, when you land a hit on an enemy, they will get stunned. And this actually combos into a GM Sword. Which, when Exia hits somebody with the GM Swords, it will extend the stun. As for his Quick Step, is pretty much it's pretty much like his dash in any direction, except this one you can actually angle it up,
Oh, you just saw
as you saw.
Yep.
Yeah. So Exia move. And then his ultimate is, of course, Transams. In Transams mode, you get all your abilities back up. He gets one additional quick step, and his GN swords become GN sabers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like the brawler type, pretty much the one that has me in the face, getting people's faces and deal damage. So yeah, as a brawler, he hits pretty hard, and like strategy wise is pretty much charge a GN your GN sword or GN blade to try to get stunned, get in, hit, and get out. He's pretty much a hit and run tactic. The, the other cool good thing about Exia is like, let's say you blew up all your abilities and they're on cooldown, but you have Transams. You can activate Transams to instantly get it all back up. On Transam state, you do have increased mobility. You got 2 quick steps, and like I said earlier, GN sword becomes GN saber. Your GN blade becomes chargeable a lot faster, and the cooldown for it is cut roughly in half. So you can use it a lot more.
Jesus,
Yeah.
I not.
But yeah, like I played actually a lot more than my nephew, so I straight up like I got like a lot of practice in with this.
Yeah, I barely played him. I think I only played him for like 3 matches.
Yeah. The only thing bad about X is his health, 800 life. He's squishy.
Yeah.
It's squishy mobile suit, but mobile for what it is.
He has so much. Well, he technically has 4 dashes. Technically, quote unquote. His 3 dashes, they charge extremely
Really
fast.
fast.
Extremely fast. But it kind of makes sense. He's one of the only people. Okay, he's actually not one of the only people, but he has a lot less health than all the other Mosuits. Like he's below the average. I didn't know that in Trans Time you get your abilities back either, but
Uh, the only thing that Translate doesn't give you, it doesn't give you like 2 quick steps. It gives you that 1 quick step back. That's it, and then you have to wait the actual cooldown to get the second.
okay, that's
But yeah, for extra is pretty much get in, get out. You can pretty much use your dash or quick step in to instantly, or just freaking like if you it's like you see an enemy like and they're already shooting at you, hide behind the corner, charge your sword, and then the moment you peek out, you're instantly gonna dash forward with the GN blade, and that doesn't take any of your dashes, so you still have your dashes available to you after that. Either you can just keep pushing them to stun them with your GN swords afterwards, or if they have backup, you can just dash the hell back out and get the cover. Because yeah, Exia cannot take a lot. Of, like when I said, Exia is weak because of his health. And the thing is, once Exia gets stunned, is it's easy to just follow up on him.
I think
But yeah,
he is very combo based. If you like pressing a lot of buttons, I think most of the brawlers, I think the two brawlers in the game, excuse me, they're really combo based. So if you like pressing a lot of buttons and you like faster gameplay, they're kind of the people for you to play if you like getting up close and personal too. Uh,
You just gotta be mindful of like the cooldowns and all that.
very, very, yeah.
Yeah, and like yeah, his only poke is his beam jars, which yeah, like each one gives him 6% of his ulti of Transdown. So yeah,
Jesus.
you land both of them, you're getting like roughly 12 to 18 because
Right.
of the 3 hits.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I think if you do it correctly, I'm not doing quite well. I think this is my first game with Exia, but usually what you want to do is if you're in like a team battle, you usually want to just go for the squishy ones and just like destroy them essentially because you can use his what's it called? Let's see, his I think it's technically called Russian slash, but it's his charge up move, like my uncle was saying. You can go into
Jian Blade. Yeah,
yeah. See
the
that
massive
one,
Jian Blade.
I think fully charged it does 350, and then plus your spin and slash, which is the other one, which extends your stun, is
Yeah,
another 250. So together that's already 600, and then you just throw one wave of your primary, and they're done. Like anything 1,000 or less, that entire combo is usually what you want to do, and then it'll usually end up destroying them or disabling the mobile suit.
yeah. Transams. Yeah, for Transams you can really use it as an offensive or defensive, depending on how you want to play. And yeah, while in Trans Am, the GN Sabers do push you forward, but you're hitting that one target a lot more. When you're not in Trans Am and you're using the GN swords, he does like hit in an arc with it. So any enemies within that arc frame of the swing will get hit and they will get knocked back.
hmm I think
So like yeah, you're rushing in and there's like multiple enemies, but you manage to stun one with the GN blade, just with the GN sword to pretty much extend the stun on the one that's already stunned and to knock back the teammates.
hmm he's honestly, I think Exia is probably the largest learning curve out of everybody, just because he's. Don't get me wrong. I like how it looks. I like how it plays because it feels really smooth. But like I said, I just didn't get to play him as much. But you really have to choose and be like the sneaky kind of person. Like I said, you burst super fast with Exia compared to other ones. So you literally have to figure out how to just go in, kill somebody, get out. One major thing that you really have to look for is escape routes. Like always leave an escape route open for yourself so that you know that you can easily get out and don't overcommit if you don't find a way out. Because I think in this video earlier, um, I was disabled because I overcommitted and there's three people next to me and I had no backup. So he's always someone where typically you either play as a team or you just go up behind the enemy lines and just blow someone up and get out.
Yeah. Fracture, it is the hit and run tactic. Just think of him as a freaking assassin or thief, something along that line. Able to get in and get out. Like like we've always been saying, like in all our videos, learn the maps.
hmm
Because yeah, when playing Exia, knowing the map really does help. Because you can poke from one side, and if you know around how to get to the enemy's other flank while they're trying to go for you. Yeah, you can easily just circle around them because of the amount of dashes you have. And yes, before anybody asks, he's from the Gundam series, Gundam Double O.
He's I think he's the main character of Mobile Suit, right?
Yep, he's the main character Mobile Suit, and yeah, throughout the series, Exia will be repaired and all that. This version of Exia is the very first from season 1,
Hmm.
and everything in this kit is from season 1. So yeah.
I wonder if they're ever gonna do like different versions of the same Mobile Suit or not.
Mm. If anything, I think they could have gone with Avalanche Exia. Give him way more mobility and a slightly more health than this.
Okay, so we went over his kit. Some pros, like my uncle was saying, easy burst, assassin type. So get in, get out. That's kind of what he is. Uh, One major thing about him, I think, is that also learning about the maps. You have to also learn where all the healing orbs are for yourself.
Yeah,
Hmm. I think that's one major
like
thing, huh?
yeah. I mean, like the other major con is like for me personally, it's just 800 life, but it got to the point where I got used to it.
Mm.
Yeah, not skill ceiling wise, not easy to get into, but if you like to like quick burst somebody down and get up in the face, yeah, I say try Exia out. Who knows, you might like it.
Hmm. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Like I said, usually you can kind of solo as Exia, but I feel like going back to this entire game, it is a team based game. So what you're really looking for is mobile suits that can make it so that your team has an advantage really fast. And Exia is just a perfect example of that. Just because, like we keep saying, he bursts so much, and it's really fast compared to other mobile suits that you have to stay there and try to shoot someone for quite a while.
And a lot of mobility. Can't forget that.
And a lot of mobility. He's super fast. I think there was a situation before of which I think our Exia, which is mostly my uncle, it's he was staying back behind the enemy team, or he was staying behind us. But at the same, he was being pretty smart about it because he would hide behind us, kind of use me as a tank, as because I think I was using gun tank, and he would use me as a shield. So then, when there's someone in front of me, he just burst them right in front, and and uh, and they would just get destroyed. So if you're able to hide behind someone like that, sometimes like you just have to be sneaky. He's just one of those people, just like you. You just really have to be sneaky and do your best to stay that way. Is there anything else?
Yeah,
I don't think.
overall, yeah. I think that's about it for Exia.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope that was informative for you guys, and then we'll see you in the next one.